Good evening, gentle folk. Are we ready to be not so gently advertised to? You shouldn't be. Or maybe you should. Yes, you should be aware and alert and ready to absorb the good through the medium of poison. What are you talking about? I don't know. I've got about 15 minutes to fill, so strap in. You might prefer it when I was running dreadfully late to the one time I'm actually on time. Let's check all the audio's working. Well, my voice is, but what about the voice of the game? Great, you've just got dingly little plinks. That's probably not going to show up. Come on, can we hear them? Dingly little plinks. Come on, can we hear them? Dingly little plinks. Yes, good. That seems fine. For once. Obviously, let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet. Yes, Steve, you're too loud by a metric of however many decibels it takes to not hear you. Good. All else seems to be working. I imagine if it's anything like it has been happening, we'll have a bunch of freezing and crashing. Well, hopefully not crashing, but freezing and juddering, and then after about 5 minutes it'll finally get its act together. That seems to be what's happening so far, and it does seem to be mainly a me issue. My old man computer just takes a minute to get to grips with it, and it seems to have done it there, because I don't think we should be stuck on 8 minutes 46. 8 minutes 13. God, the time is just flying by. Come on. Thing is, the more I mess with it, the worse it seems to get. So I really just fucking don't touch anything. Disaster Druid, hello. Good evening, Mouldy Ma'am. All sounds good to me. Good, excellent. I appreciate... I appreciate you viewing, and I appreciate you letting me know everything's not currently on fire. The music's quite tense though, so it might be. Come on now. I know it's not 8 minutes. Yeah. Okay, leave it like that. Hopefully. No more freezing. I mean, this is the thing. The reason I really wanted to start early this time is now, hopefully all the freezing will get out the way, and by the time we start seeing games, it will be running smoothly. Who knows? But we're 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4. Jesus Christ, man! Do you not know how many videos you're making? No. Usually I go into it thinking I could do 5 this year, and then I end up doing 4. And usually by the 4th one I'm like, I'm not sure I can even do 4. But no. There was a nice break after PlayStation's State of It, so I managed to get a crack on that. Then of course, just a total clusterfuck over the weekend with Summer Game Fest yesterday, this today, and then tomorrow Xbox's one. Disaster says, oops, that was supposed to be man, lol. I figured it probably was, but I don't like to assume. No worries. So yes, Disaster Druid, I don't imagine they'll mind me saying it's part of my D&D group in real life, and unfortunately, because of the timings of all this crap, I will have to dash off from my real life D&D session tomorrow in order to do this, because Xbox decided to be the one bugger out of all of these who are going to start theirs at 6 PM, whereas everyone else has done it at like 9 or 10. So that's a pain in the hole, but can't be avoided. So I might well be late tomorrow as well. This might be the only one of the 4 that is remotely on time. But, you know, it's the first year I'm streaming them, so, you know. And also the videos were never on time, so really, what do you expect? Also, I've noticed a cable tangle, so you're going to have to ascend into the ceiling for a moment. Oh, dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. Oh no, I've knocked over everything. By which I mean one thing. There we go. I thought I'd bring that along to really amp up the excitement. I've dropped it now. Guess that's that. Done. Disaster says the ceiling was fun. The ceiling might be more fun than the entire show. We will see. So I'm very glad it was, because that might be the highlight. God, I hope every year, somehow they're not going to be cringe, but Matt Mercer showed up at the end of Summer Game Fest yesterday, and that just seems to be his way whenever he's on stage or hosting. And I know he generally isn't cringe, because I've played plenty of games that he voices and that the other hosts of this have voiced. I mean, they had damn it, can't remember his name now. Roger Smith? Roger something. The voice of you can't remember the fucking character now, can you? Arthur, that's it. Arthur in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I was a big fan of that character in the game. The game's mixed for me, but I like the story. So yeah, really, I just want to make it clear, because a lot of the people we view on these shows are soulless corporate husks. The people generally hosting this are like voice actors and creatives and people I believe actually have a soul. So I don't mean to go as hard on them as I do, but they are just so painfully unfunny. Which is rich for me to say, I know, but I'm the one saying it. So, you know, I will forever hold out hope that this year will be different. Perhaps they'll come out with an actual script and some actual jokes. Or even better, no jokes, and just show us the games. Because if you can't do the jokes, just don't. Feels a bit preachy, doesn't it? It's far easier when I can just... When I was editing around all this and I could edit out my own doubts. It's not good for someone with anxiety to be staring at a countdown like this. Disaster says, you're extremely funny, especially when you're rolling dice. Thank you. That means a lot. Yes, the dice seem to work. I don't think they roll on the same chance as everyone else's dice do. They seem to work in exactly the way that would be funniest at any given time, which is usually the opposite of what you want. Oh, the music's amping up now. hang on. I recognise this fucking music. This is some royalty-free music I've actually got for a future D&D thing. Well, well. Aren't we picking from the same pond? I mean, it's good. That's why I picked it. Also, I'm drinking some blue shit tonight. I found this in a bottle in the garage. Oh, you're a bit loud with your dramatic music. Maybe calm down. I'm sure the voices won't be quite so loud, but... Oh, heck, here we go. Oh, it's initializing like it's some kind of computer thing. Well, they don't normally give the stage this much hype and pizzazz. Oh, you are quite loud. Calm the fuck down. It might just be on my end.
You gorgeous, gorgeous people, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. I'm Troy Baker.
I had a feeling you were.
1 million video games, or roughly those about. But most recently, I got to play Higgs Monaghan in Death Stranding 2, Jack Pepper and Mouse PI for Hire, and of course, Indiana Jones.
Are you going to do the theme tune throughout?
Yep.
Great. I'm Alex Wilton-Regan, and you probably know me better as the female Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition,
Nope.
Alt Cunningham in Cyberpunk, and Leia in Lies of P Overture.
Nope.
And?
Sorry, I've played none of those.
And I'm also Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider games.
Oh, well, that's not out
Yes,
yet.
she
But...
is. She is back, people, and that is video game heritage right there.
Well, more on that later in the show, but that does make us
Troy,
two
you're doing it as well.
archaeologists on one stage.
BAFTA-nominated archaeologist.
BAFTA nominated. You've never won, though, have you? Have you?
No, Alex, I haven't. Thank you for bringing that up.
Let's talk about what we're going to do the next 90 minutes.
We're going to be showing you trailers.
Can you just be human?
And lots
Just be
of
human.
exclusive trailers. And with the help of their hardworking developers,
They
we're going to be
can't
diving
help
deep
it, they're
into some of the
actors.
most exciting upcoming games.
As well as our usual ones to watch, we've also got an extended gameplay reveal for the sci-fi RPG Exodus.
Which you will not want to miss. And if you want to keep track of all these little buried treasures Alex and I are going to be talking about today, then you should head on over to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page, where you can find and wishlist every game.
Oh,
in today's
don't
show.
start
And
that
you can
shit,
also
Troy.
visit GamesRadar.com after we wrap up.
You've
for
got a
tons
fucking
of follow-up
quota to
coverage
me,
on
and
the
I've got a
eye-catching games
limit.
that are coming at you very, very soon.
I will give
Dual
you
pistols thing.
It's like automatic.
I will
now.
give you
Get it?
5
You know,
mentions
I
of
think
the word
stage
wish
is
list,
itching for a little bit of
and
a
then you need to
lighting
stop.
Change.
because you guys have a problem.
Oh, there it is. As you can see behind me, this means it's time for our very first. Take it away, Alex.
World premiere.
Even though it's different people every time, they all act the same.
You want some of this? Come and get it! Oh, shit! Okay, so, funny story. There was this guy who was stuck in the middle of the apocalypse. Whoa! Oh, shit! You know, chop Freddy, barbecue time, baby! Totally holding it together. Freddy here, Freddy there, Fred. Yep, he was doing great. All he wanted to do was just find one living, breathing human being, for crying out loud. Down here, goddammit! Was that too much to ask?
We can solve this problem once.
They're trying to make a vaccine. Hey there, you wanna come? He did find some friends. Yeah, buddy! And then this guy showed up. Great name.
Okay.
Questionable fashion sense.
Oh well, I'm always pleased to see split screen because Christ knows no one does that anymore.
Damn, we're good.
But that
You know
aside,
this, buddy? The guy in the story?
Arizona
That's
Sunshine.
me.
What's the selling point? It's a zombie shooter, but
Cavalry is here!
in Arizona.
Arizona Sunshine is a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR game of the same name, built from the ground up by its developers. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
And
Well, that's
now
a
it is
first.
time for a
Never heard of
closer
that
look at
before.
War Dogs
Starting
from
with a
Team 17.
VR
It's a
game
100-player tactical
and
shooter
then
with
making
a keen
an,
focus on teamwork,
making a
fortification,
flat
and
screen game.
Destruction.
Sorry, I'm blocking out your cringe to try and actually think about the games. I don't know if I don't like that as a term, flat screen. That feels discriminatory, which I suppose by definition it is. But if I don't, normal, they're normal. Don't like you with your newfangled VR. I remember when couch co-op was just called co-op. Oh.
Alright, I'm going.
Not even 5 minutes in and I'm already feeling old.
Straight ahead of me, straight ahead of me. Come on.
Is that a selling point now? Not a battle royale. I think these are genuine selling points. Okay. It still looks very generic so far, but those disclaimers alone are something.
Dead. Oh shit.
Feels like this could be
Oh my god.
like that. Sounds like actual or near enough actual player like voice chat.
War Dogs is
Not
coming
the
to a screen
horrible
near you
forced
later this
shit
year,
that
but the good
Ubisoft
news
and
is
others
you can
try and
wishlist
do.
it right now on Steam.
Okay, in our next game,
That was your second
You
wish
play as a
list, by the
former
way. I did
detective.
hear it.
who visits an isolated place where all is not as it seems.
Been there. Wonder if there's a girl named Elizabeth involved.
There isn't.
Okay. Here is a brand new trailer for The Pines.
You are hopeless,
Thanks.
helpless, heartless,
It's my inner dialogue, right?
worthless. Why didn't you move faster?
That's a bold
think
name for a
harder,
studio.
be Smarter. Why
Didn't you help me?
Good evening, Mr. Walker. How
Hello.
are the first few days in the Pines treating you?
Why does he sort of look like Mark Wahlberg but with more face?
What the fuck is happening here?
Everyone is fucking crazy.
See that? That's mine. And that also mine. And I won't part with any of it.
Including you.
Well, I'm sure you'll fit right in.
Okay.
And The Pines is coming to PC in 2027.
And I am excited. Talk to me, Alex. What's up next?
We've got an exclusive interview about Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the latest installment in Bandai Namco's legendary simulation franchise.
Right. From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
Ace Combat シリーズ
Hello, I'm Kono. I'm the brand director of the Ace Combat
Yeah, we
series.
heard from you last time,
I'm
and
Shimawato. I'm the producer of Ace Combat 8.
and it
Wings
was
of
as
Thieves,
equally
a game that
pointless
allows
as
you to
having you
fulfill
there
your longing
this
for the
time.
skies. The game starts when the Federation of Central Ucea
You can
has
trust
been
what a
invaded by
brand
Sotwa,
director is
the
saying
capital
even less
city
than
has been
what
lost to their forces.
the normal
protagonist
developers
wakes
are
up on
saying.
the emergency boat on
Their
the
whole
sea
job
and
is to
saved by the battleship Endurance.
twist the
After
words and
reuniting
spin
with your
things
team,
to
you
sound
are then
better than they
immediately
are.
forced into another life or death fight against the Sotwa forces. This is the story of saving the country that you come from, which is the victim of great destruction.
At least they got the producer with them this time. They might not lie.
The protagonist and this legendary pilot fight side by side, providing great hope for the country. But in fact, that legend is fake. He's a fake presence that's been propped up to really motivate the country. In the next phase in the story,
it might be a
protagonist and
translation
this
thing,
legendary
or it might
pilot go
be
into battle
the
together,
actual lore of
resulting
Ace
in the winged
Combat
thieves
in
getting
that.
shot down. After his death,
Is it
this role gets
is it
passed
meant to
down
just be
the
called
protagonist.
The
So the
Country,
central theme
and we
is
never
living up to this
specify
duty that is cast
where it
upon you
is?
to take on that responsibility.
That might. I don't know if that's
Ace Combat
yeah,
8 Wings of Thieves
an
features
error
a new
or
type of enemy for the series,
lore.
the land battleship. The idea came from our art director and mecha designer, Kano. He said it's exactly like Godzilla landing on the city and causing huge destruction. When that idea was presented to them, they actually said,
I mean, it's not
"Oh,
exactly
no,
like
this is
that,
not
is
good."
it?
But after they started working on it, it all made sense, and then it created that great visual. We've also changed the way targets take damage in this iteration. Prior to Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the damage you dealt needed to be hit directly onto the target, otherwise it wouldn't have counted. So this chain destruction accumulates this damage, and any small accumulations would actually result in a bigger destruction later on. And you'll see this as you play.
That makes
so
more
it's very
sense. The way you were
exciting.
setting
Ace
that up
Combat
was
8 Wings of Thieves will be released
it's
on
like
PlayStation
used to
5,
be you had to
Xbox
hit the
Series
target.
X and S,
Now
and
you can just
Steam
fucking
on the
fire
2nd
anywhere, and
October
we'll say, yeah, you won.
2026.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Fight for the country. Are you going to say it again?
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
And we are heading backstage now.
Oh, good. I could use for a cup of
No,
coffee.
Troy, babe.
No? No, they
The
didn't say it.
backstage.
Okay.
It's the new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, right. I imagine it's got what? Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smiling producers with their clipboards, sweaty cheese plate, craft services.
Or an evil puppeteer and an army of shadow monsters would make a bit more sense.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Let's see that.
Sorry, I was struggling to hold back the laughter. Never played any of these, but I've heard they're pretty good, I think, is the general consensus. I mean, tiny thing in a big scary world is kind of a whole genre in and of itself now, but you can always trust a guy with a colander on his head. You fucking idiot. Fair enough.
And the backstage is a brand new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Where you can
it was
explore the
DLC.
dark
See,
underbelly
that's-
of the Carnival.
shows what
in
I know, it was
solo
already
or
out.
co-op.
So you really should reach out to your most fearless friend ASAP because it is launching on June 12th for PC and consoles.
All right, now it is time to check out Engine Fall, a post-apocalyptic extraction shooter set on a series of colossal megatrain.
It's like Snowpiercer with crafting.
Ah.
Okay, see, that was like borderline. So you can do it, can't you? You can talk normally about things and just introduce it. Are we using team as a verb there? Come on, team, let's team.
Make your way to first class, which is the only way that Troy Baker travels.
True.
When Engine Full arrives on Steam later this year, and if you cannot wait that long, there's a playtest coming for you on June 8th.
Now, before we move on to our next game, let's talk about our partnership with GOG, the DRM-free games platform.
We've joined forces so that FGS viewers can get 15% off the entire GOG catalog with our discount code FGS15.
You do have to be a new user, and the offer is only valid for the next 7 days. So
So what's the
browsing
point?
and fill your boots with some good old games.
And don't forget,
No, I
not
like
so
GOG,
old games
but
that are on there either. Okay, let's
What's
check
the
in on
point?
the upcoming remake of Gothic,
we're
a
honest.
genre-defining RPG from the early 2000s.
Now, if you like medieval adventures like Kingdom Come Deliverance or The Witcher, this next one is
no, I
definitely
hate
for
all
you.
that stuff for me. Oh, that's a nice amount of warnings. So we saw a bit of this before as well.
The time is finally here.
Hopefully it won't be the exact same trailer, but it's looking
I know
similar.
it's been difficult, confused, and desperate for hope in a place where there is none.
Yeah, I remember these little skeleton dinosaur things.
All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith.
Yeah,
But
this is
do
the
you know what I see? I see strength.
yeah, it's the same trailer.
I
Yeah,
see men who live for a higher purpose.
took me a minute to
Men
realize.
who, like me, have seen the glorious age the sleeper will usher into this world. Once he awakens! Tonight,
No,
we shall
it's some of the
show
same footage,
everyone
but it
how
might be a different
wrong
one
they
actually.
were. Sleeper, awaken!
Yeah, very similar. Okay, the fact I can't tell says a lot. Well, it's out now, so
Gothic 1 remake
you can
is
find out
now on
immediately if
PC
it's
and
shit.
console, so go check it out after the show.
Okay, now for something a little different. You have definitely heard of Sky, Children of Light, the cozy MMO from the makers of Journey.
Well, we are pleased to reveal today that
Yep.
they're creating a brand new game experience based on the life and legacy of the legendary painter Vincent van Gogh, which
Go.
is Goth.
Let's take a look at this Van Gogh MMO, shall we?
A Van Gogh MMO. Okay. How does that work? I was really worried that was going to be the entire trailer for a second. Tap X to hack off your own ear. Faster. Van Gogh is actually a super boss at the end. This is all well and good, but what the hell do you actually do? I know it's from the Journey people, so potentially it's more vibes based, but
Sky Children of the Light's Vincent van Gogh experience launches on the 17th of July and includes an in-game gallery featuring some of the artist's most beloved paintings.
I learned something today.
So is it more of a tech demo?
It's time to take
Just
a
like,
peek at Halloween.
because they're not saying play
We got
it.
to first
on,
look at the single-player
they're saying
campaign where you
experience
play as
it.
Michael Myers himself. Are you?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Well, I'm all for stuff like that existing.
There's so much evil
Niche,
hiding.
interesting and whatnot.
Okay, back inside, everyone.
Let's go, Myers. Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
I knew what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
Right, okay, single player and
Michael
multiplayer.
Myers' origin story when Halloween the game lands on PC and consoles this
Because
September
say single
8th.
player on that
Next
seems
up, we've got
odd.
the launch trailer for Realm of Ink, an indie action
I mean, not
roguelike
odd, but
with a brushstroke art style.
very quiet potentially. Maybe you can customize the kind of mask
As if I've arrived
or
at
the
this
kind of
moment
knife.
before. Time and time again. I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much. My blade needs sharpening. Your skull should do the trick.
Quite a curious little thing.
Either clear the path or I'll clear right through you.
Oh, it buffered right in time with when my brain did.
Little thing.
Either clear
Oh,
the
and
path
we're
or
skipping
I'll
back
clear
in
right
time.
through you.
So we get to hear that wonderful voice acting again. Well, you can either play great, look great, or sound great. Pick two. You can't have all three. And you might only be able to have one. Now this looks straight out of the PS1 or 2 era. But is it going to be a remake of something from then? Or a new thing, just doing that old style? Because, as I say, 90s revival is now. And probably for the next 5 to 10 years. Until we move on to the early 2000s, and then I really will just crumble into dust. Dusk Fade. Yeah, that doesn't sound like an old thing. That sounds...
Shatter the shackles
new.
of time when Dusk Fade lands on PC and consoles later this year.
Now, we all remember Cairn, don't we? It's a Death Stranding-style trek of a deadly mountain rage, one limb at a time. And good news if you're a fan, as we've got the exclusive release date trailer for the game's first free DLC.
Oh, free DLC is certainly good. I can't remember what the verdict was on this. I remember seeing a lot of it last year, and if I seem to remember, it was sort of defined by the very in-depth grunting that your character would do. It's just sounding like they're in extreme... Yeah, a lot of that, just being in extreme pain the whole time. Which is what I imagine mountain climbing must be like.
On the Trail is a free DLC expansion for Ken, and it's coming soon to PC and PS5.
All right, folks, our next game is like It Takes Two, but on wheels.
You play as a pair of dinky RC cars, solving puzzles and unraveling mysteries in a rather strange laboratory.
Here is the latest trailer for Wheelmates.
Don't. I heard the fake laugh.
Folks, the rhythm isn't just synchronization. It's the weaving of two
I should be kinder to these people.
Remember, you're two pieces of one puzzle. Go!
I will try. I will try. But they've got to meet me halfway. Like, with this and the Hot Wheels thing that was shown in Game Fest, remote controlled cars are back in vogue, I guess.
Wait, where am I?
Wheelmates is launching later this year, so you can check it out with a friend in tow.
And now for something completely different. We've got a cinematic trailer for the anime shooter WTF, which stands for
Waifu Tactical Force.
Oh, don't you just love acronyms?
Well, at least they said up front it's a cinematic trailer, so basically meaningless in terms of anything that's going to be shown here. Unless you're really into the plot. Yeah. And I do actually mean plot here, not like plot when I said about Stellar Blade yesterday. Although I imagine this game has both plot and plot. Was this the one that was shown off? I think this was the one from last year where the stream absolutely had an epileptic fit during it. So I didn't actually see all that much of it, but what I did see looked a lot like this, really. I feel like you could just play any number of games here and download a mod to have a waifu in it, right? You know, it's just Overwatch with different skins, isn't it?
Like I wouldn't notice a helicopter in my airspace. I'll let my little friend handle this.
Yeah, the name, they came up with the name first, and then that was kind of, it was sort of downhill from there, I'm willing to bet.
Grab some friends and jump into the live playtest for Waifu Tactical Force after the show. There's a new
You don't want to
movement
let your
system to
friends
check
know
out
you're playing
and
that.
10 playable characters.
My goodness.
You're
Now,
misunderstanding
even the
your
most hardy
audience, I think.
adventurers need to take a step back from time to time, so we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers. You watch these.
That seems
while
like the
we'll be
best
back in a
possible
jiffy,
idea, Troy,
which
yes.
is a relative metric of time, I believe.
Yeah, you go away and think about what you've done.
Greetings, my minions. Shall we dominate the world together? Because tonight, I'm feeling quite passionate.
Okay.
And this is only
Sort
the
of
beginning.
Overlord meets Vampire Survivor
Let's
with
unleash
more
our
sass.
necromantic rage.
Another one that was already out, apparently. Oh, okay. For a second I thought we'd seen this before, but it might just look similar to something else I've seen. This music sounds very licensed. I'm guessing I'm going to be getting a lot of claims on this video. Yeah, well, yeah, the PS1 style is very popular again. It's even got PS1 style glitching. And the resolutions from fucking 1999 as well. Prison of Husks, I'm gonna guess that says. It's another shooty bang bang. But you can build stuff before you blow it up. I know post-apocalyptic has always been a genre, but it feels like we're getting a lot of them now. Maybe it's on people's minds for some reason.
Okay. What's going on here?
It's like we're in the future or something.
Oh, mind yourself, Troy. Don't wipe out.
Right, got it, because this set is inspired by the anti-gravity racers. I got it. Well, while we solve this little temporal anomaly, here's AGXGP.
Well, that was not as much of a break as I thought it was going to be. You said back-to-back trailers, and it was 3, wasn't it? It's hardly worth mentioning. Still, it is nice that since Nintendo won't do anything with F-Zero anymore, that we still have these kind of races. I'm actually trying to remember because if this is the game I'm thinking of, because a friend of a friend I knew worked on some of the artwork for a game like this, but I don't know if it's this one, which makes this entire anecdote meaningless. If said friend was in the chat, that would be helpful. But he is not. Oh well, that'll just remain a mystery then. I could have done some vague promotion there, or a shout out or something. Never the mind.
AGXGP is coming soon to PC, so add it to your wish list and make sure you check out the demo.
Nope, that's
just coming up.
You got 2 left.
Quick question for
2
you,
more mentions of
Mr.
fucking
Troy
wish
Baker.
lists, and then I'm really going to
Have you ever
kick
wanted
off.
to be a sentient guitar?
Actually a dream of mine. It's very strange of you to bring that up.
Well, I've got good news for you, and I've got some bad news as well. So the good news is that the next game that we're going to announce lets you fulfill that fantasy.
I'm listening.
But you're stuck inside a haunted music school.
There it is.
And all the teachers are trying to kill you.
Classic.
Welcome, welcome. We are absolutely
It's the most I can do to not be verbally abusive. I'm trying very hard.
I want you to know I always loved you.
Hello?
Look in Harmonic Heights, Fred. The school. Things always look strange here.
Oh, Fred! I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. The only way for a student to leave Harmonic Heights is the winter recycle. Scattered around the school are talent canisters, each containing the very essence of brilliance and potential.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
Are they going to be called the Talentless or something? Because that feels very... Don't know about that. I do like the... For a second there, it might just be like a mini game or something. But it was showing like actual guitar tablature. And I was like, that would be really interesting if a game used some of that. Probably only to me and other
C
guitar
sharp
players.
or
But
B flat. That's a drum joke in Don't Fret.
Mark your calendars for that one. And now
Oh, you
it's
ruined it,
time
didn't
for
you?
another one of our world premiere.
And this one is a side-scrolling platformer starring a very beloved Belgian comic book character. Let's check it out.
Ooh.
of course, that Belgian comic book character. Okay, they don't seem to talk, which endears them to me more than a lot of these types of games. Just, you know, whoopahs and grunts and whatever, that might be the best way. What the fuck? Marsupilami.
Marsupilami 2 Salsa Colombia, try saying that one 10 times, is coming soon. So,
I
wish
said it
list it
one
now
time.
whilst I'm fixing my twisted tongue.
And in the meantime, there is a brand new trailer for Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar, an RPG roguelike where you face off against demons and ancient gods.
Ding.
老君，你这破炉子，这回又整出啥鬼东西啊？
此帖将立三主，老道赐名定海神针帖。
依父语，治水已10年，却突然音讯全无。天穹之水忽又倾泻而下，究竟发生何事？
All right. Oh,
Ding Hai,
I was
the
wondering
Ocean
what that
Pillar
massive
is
thing
coming
was, but it's
soon.
probably an
Now tell
ocean
me,
pillar.
What's next, Troy?
Well, we've got our first ones to watch deep dive of the summer showcase, which is where we take out our little trowels, lift the topsoil, and gently brush the dirt off of a game that the internet is raving about.
Oh, it's just like real archaeology.
You know.
But with less paperwork.
True.
And what better place to start than the golden age of piracy with the helps from our very talented friends at Ubisoft. Let's dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Really? Of all the things you could give a deep dive to, it's a remake of a already incredibly popular and well-documented game.
Hi, I'm Richard Knight. I'm the game director for Assassin's Creed Black
This
Flag
feels like a
Resynced
massive
for
waste.
Singapore.
I'm sure
Assassin's
there's a
Creed
bunch
Black
of
Flag
games that would have
Resynced
loved
is the old experience
like
we know
a
and
spotlight
love.
moment
Edward
for
and his
this
tales
rather
of the
than
Caribbean, of assassins,
the
pirates,
fucking dying
modernized
dregs
with
of
today's technology
Ubisoft's
and
sexual
gameplay.
harassment.
The latest version of Anvil is does a lot,
court
both
case
in terms
driven
of visuals. We now have ray tracing,
corpse.
global illumination, but it's also a big deal for us in terms of gameplay too.
I used to like
night and
Ubisoft.
day affecting your stealth.
Just
There's
because you
weather that
probably
can
can't
affect your
tell.
visibility, both at, in the ocean and on ground.
But that was a long time ago.
What's changed with parkour movement is that we've brought forward the game to the new standards that you've seen with AC Shadows and the recent updates. There's ejects, you can jump, and it just makes for a much smoother experience.
It looks like Assassin's Creed.
A lot of the new gameplay with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced involves these new officers that you can find and recruit. When you first run into Lucy, she's a wanted criminal, and you'll just hear it as you're walking around Havana that there's money on her head, right? Which is, music to Edward's
I
ears.
wish there was
Here's
money on
somebody
my
I can work
head.
with. And as you find her, she's got this whole plot line involving her her family and the family fortune. And she would love to work with you, but if you can't deal with her problems, she's not going to help you with yours.
You don't mince words, do you? I suppose I could look around, see
You're
what needs
talking
doing.
about a side quest. I know what a
So
side
each of
quest
those
is.
characters has a story to tell. And on top of that, we also have a new tale involving Blackbeard, which, you know, for fans of Blackbeard, you know, to learn a little bit more about him and Edward and how things turned out in the game, I think will be really exciting.
Right, so it's a remake with a couple of extra missions.
Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man of war, the pillock.
When we were going to remake Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we had to focus on something, and that focus was Edward's story. If we can't nail Edward's story, you know, there's no room for anything else. And so we put everything possible into nailing that.
For a second there, I thought like we might be getting at the
gameplay and
truth.
story to tell.
I
but
thought
it's-
it was going to be like
it's now
when we were
kind of
remaking
named.
Assassin's Creed
It's not
Black
just
Flag.
Black Flag remake, it's Black Flag
We needed
Resync.
something. We had to focus on
we're the
something
next modern
just to
AC,
make it
so
through the
our modern
day.
continues from what players may have seen in Shadows.
We used to make games that weren't Assassin's Creed.
Of course, we brought back the underwater diving sections from the original game, where you take the diving bell and you see how beautiful the Caribbean.
Yeah, I remember. I
underwater.
played it. Yeah.
But the other thing we've added is now you can swim anywhere, just like in any modern AC game. So sometimes there's treasure to find, certain quests. You know, there could be a certain cave you're looking for, but it's also just about freedom of approach. Sometimes to get to a certain island or a certain location, maybe you can't find the right place to get to with the jackdaw, or you just want to take a shortcut and just go swimming. It's kind of up to you.
Captain's gone over!
So with combat, we've gone back to the basics and we've come up with a new system that fits more of the modern sensibilities. It's more skill-based. It can still quick and brutal if you know how to play, but it's also something that works well for players who learn how to play.
Right, so the more you
That's
talk
with
about it, the
enabling
less of a
players to
remake
keep
it
that
seems.
spirit
The
that it
more
had from the
it
original,
actually
and
seems like more of a
they don't fix it,
reskin
but we added a
for the
little bit
modern
more
mechanics
now
that
with
the
officer
Assassin's Creed
abilities
games
that
have.
Cool things like the ability to brace.
Is it going to have like the RPG elements as well? Because at that point, it's barely the same game. You are just reskinning it to something that people like, as opposed to all the new stuff you try, which people don't.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming out on July 9th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
What a waste.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on July 9th, later this year.
We were doing so well.
No, you weren't.
That was at least tasteful.
If you say so.
Speaking of taste, if your appetite for the 7 Seas is still yet to be salted, I'll stop. You can find out
You won't
even
though, will
more
you?
about that one by checking out the
You
hands-on
won't
preview
stop.
over
You
on
never
GamesTrader.com.
Now, we've got a very special treat for the
Damn it,
blasphemous
Troy.
fans among us. Let's take a look.
Oh, I know what this is called. Blasphemous.
This castle has a life of its own.
Castlevania, but what if it was more Catholic?
Greater than that which still beats in my own heartbroken chest.
They were making stupid pirate jokes. Where's the pirate in this? I'm not seeing it. Maybe it was something else and they were still talking about Assassin's Creed and I missed something because I was too busy dying inside and cringing a trench into my own forehead.
That's right, Blasphemous 2, The Third Sin, is a free content update that adds an entire area to the game.
And it's out now, so you can play it. And let's be honest, with all the new enemies, probably die a lot. Right after the show.
Best of luck. Okay, Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns, was revealed during our spring showcase earlier this year. But we've got a first look at gameplay coming at you right now.
Decide a kingdom's fate when Defender of the Crown returns. featuring the original strategic adventure and new ways to play.
Oh my god, that
Retro Mode
soundtrack.
presents the complete 1986 edition of the game, preserved in all its glory. Classic Mode adds modern refinements, renewed clarity and polish.
Those feel a bit too synonymous. Retro Mode and Classic Mode.
And introducing Kingdom Mode, a brand new roguelike of dice, decks, and destiny. Forge your battle-ready deck and cast your fate
Stop
into
calling
the
me a
fray. Chart your rise to rule all of England as you go on campaign to outwit your rivals. Unlock new tactics and new dice to strengthen your claim to the throne.
I mean, Druid can attest to this, that I've got too many dice already, so I don't need to be unlocking new dice.
Defender of the Crown! Wishlist now!
Okay, you can't start saying it. I didn't give you a limit.
Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns. Lands on PC and consoles later this year. So, get it on your wish lists. Armto.
He just said it. Why are you now saying... For fuck's sake, Troy.
Sticking with the historical theme, here's some
It's
exciting
bad
news
enough
about
when
the
you
period
say it, but the
shooter
guy in the
Fast
thing literally
Nations
just
at
said
War.
it. You're doubling up on the wish list bullshit. You're tripling up technically because it also says it in writing on screen. Sometimes I feel like they're not listening to me, you know? Disaster says, I would absolutely disagree with that. You can never have enough dice. Well, considering how many I have already, I might test that theory. Give it another 5 years and I might not be able to move for dice.
Releasing June 11th. Play early for exclusive rewards at holdfastgame.com.
Nope, fuck that.
Hold Fast American Revolution is a free expansion
I'm
for
not sure
Hold
that
Fast
was quite
Nations at War, and
pre-order
it's launching on
bullshit, but
June 11th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
certainly
That is just a mere few days away. My goodness.
adjacent.
Visit holdfastgame.com for more info.
Now, let's check out the release date trailer for They Will Come, a steampunk stealth game set on a vast airship.
A lot of airship stuff, isn't there?
Yes, I'm scared. I don't even fully understand why I made it.
I'm always intrigued when they say something's a stealth game, just because they're very rare these days.
Of this dark world we now live in. Your
Of
mother
course,
always said that if I continued
whether it'll be like pure stealth or stealth with action, we don't know. Okay, if that's who you're playing as, it probably is pure stealth.
Give up. Your family is captured. The device must be mine, boy.
Did you hear that, boy? Give up, or people will start to die. Defense cannons on the Endeavor are down. The attack has been successful.
Okay, so you're playing a tiny child, but they can get a robot as well. And they're fighting mind flayers by the looks of it.
They Will Come heads to Steam in July, but you can wishlist it right now. What have you got for us next, Alex?
That was your
Well,
last one,
it's that
Troy.
time again, Troy. We have
You are not allowed to say
another
wishlist
world
anymore.
premiere for a cosmic city builder where you craft thriving habitats to rescue long extinct animals. Oh.
Fuck you.
Welcome to Bioden, a cozy management game where you will build a self-sustaining network of structures, all working in harmony to bring extinct animals back to life.
I'm surprised I haven't seen
You've
more
been
game
sent
trailers
on
with
this
a
planet by your guild
lo-fi
with
beats
one
soundtrack.
purpose, to restore it. Your arrival on this wounded planet will be one of discovery and exploration. Resources are scattered across the land. Search for them, as each one is essential. As your colony takes shape, your buildings will need power and sometimes water. Connect them together.
Only
Leave a
sometimes.
network across the land. But plan with care. Every structure you place carries a cost, nudging pollution upward, pulling against the very mission you're here to fulfill. The planet won't heal through structures alone. Bring species together, help them settle, and let the cycle of life begin again. Inside your dome, you'll welcome back dozens of extraordinary species, each one with its own needs. Gather DNA samples, place
Did
your
you ever play
cocoons,
Civilization and
carefully
think,
tend to the conditions
this is all well
each
and good,
creature
but I'd prefer if there were
requires.
no humans?
But remember, even within the dome, each decision, even small, has an impact on your planet. This world is waiting to be cleaned, restored, and brought back to life. Your planet
So it's very
is
much a
waiting
sort of-
for your arrival. Wishlist the game and play the demo now on Steam.
Yeah, it's like an eco-warrior's dream, really. It's
Bring
like
nature back to life in BioEden.
a
which is
blank
coming
slate to
soon
try
PC.
and be as
Now, those of
green
you in the
as you
Lovecraftian
possibly can.
loop will know that the Sinking City 2 is just over the horizon, looking all brooding and mysterious, just like my co-host Troy.
Really?
Absolutely not, darling.
Oh. Well, here's a release date trailer where you'll find out when you can finally dive into the flooded survival horror adventure.
I didn't know there was a Sinking City 1, I'll be honest with you. Arkham? Why does everyone use that? It's a bit overdone. Well, sure. Oh, okay, well if you're actually doing... Yeah, that's where that's from, I guess. No, those are two separate skills. You have a gun, but you're only allowed to point it at enemies. You're not allowed to shoot it. That's what fear looks like. Oh, you can shoot it. There we are.
The Sinking City 2 is just a few short weeks away, and there's a demo available to play right now on Steam.
So go check it out.
I do like
Just
that demos
don't
are
listen
coming
to
back.
the call of the void whilst you're in there. Pro tip.
Time to lock in, folks, as we get a
You
world
are the call
premiere
of the
up
void.
next. Now, this one is an attempt to revive
Sorry,
that
I'm trying to be
golden
nicer.
era of early skateboard games. You know, when Tony Hawk was at the peak of his powers.
And who better to tell you about it than Stair Meyer, one of the world's most talented modern skaters and an Olympic hopeful to boot.
Hey Future Game Show, I'm Sarah Meyer, also known as Surf Sarah. Skateboarding is my life and I love it with my whole heart, so I'm super excited to share Skate Sarah with you today. A brand new arcade skateboarding
It's
game
very
inspired
bold
by
to
the
introduce
old
this
karate.
person as like
So this
one
is
of the
a
most
premiere
talented
Skate
modern
Sarah.
skaters, and the first footage they show is them falling. I know that's all part of it, but it's just, you know, that's definitely an editing choice. Skating games have to have this kind of music. It's the law. Does it need to look as wonky as a PS2 game? Not sure it does. but-
wish lists at the ready because Skate Stair is coming to PC and
right.
consoles later this year.
I fucking told you.
How's about an exclusive
I
trailer for a
said no
new
more
expansion
wishes,
coming
shit.
up for one of my personal favorites?
I'm getting the knives out.
Run at Vampire Survivors.
Okay, I can't find them at the moment, but
Hi, I'm Luca Galante. Accidentally made Vampire Survivors, and I'm running Ponko. I made this expansion of Vampire Survivors called Emerald Diorama that was very expensive to make, but we gave away to the players for free. And so I started for a way to do some spin-offs, maybe. I tried to get in touch with other teams, indie developers, to see if they were interested into working on some of these.
we're just not going to mention
One
it.
of these we released just a little while ago as Vampire Crawlers. It's a game based on specifically being
Did I
able
hit
to
my
play
head?
at your own pace, play your cards effectively as slowly or as fast as you can. I got a lot of other ideas,
No,
but
it's
that's
still there.
definitely more a spin-off coming, especially after seeing the success of Vampire Crawlers and that it paid off to effectively try and to do something unusual, but always following the same idea at the end of the day, which is that I am the first
I like that he said he
player
accidentally
of
made
my own
Vampire
games.
Survivors.
I need my own games to be fun to myself first. So I want to make these other games and wanted to find a new name for them effectively. So again, I tried to grab Survivors, think of something stupid, and that's how Survive-a-thon came up, which is short for Survive a Ton. Very soon we're going to see the first game in this lineup, and people should expect a game like Vampire Survivors, that's the whole point, with a different spin on it. And this spin can come from a different metagame or different feature that they serve, a fact that doesn't actually fit Vampire Survivors, but that would fit different gameplay mechanics. I'm not planning to let go of Vampire Survivors anytime soon. There is still, the community is huge, they want more content. We're going to release a new DLC quite soon. This DLC initially was supposed to be just a little add-on to the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC. And as it's very common for me, I start something really small and it ends up being way too big. And so now it's got its own life. It's going to be called Legacy of the Blood Moon, and players can expect a small DLC with something 8+ characters, 8+ weapons plus evolutions, but they can also expect a very low
Never
price.
played Vampire Survivors, but I hear it's
something along those
addictive as
lines.
fuck.
I'm definitely going to keep updating it for as long as it
Which
makes
honestly
sense,
might
as
be
long as
why
it
I
is
haven't, but-
sustainable. If anyone wants to stay in touch
I
and
only
get
ever
to
hear good
know
things.
more about what we're doing, please visit punkolab.com, where you will find a fantastic and useless count up to our next announcement. We have a lot more announcements in the near future, but for now,
I do like all
this
this just stuff, just throwing in there, just saying it's totally useless, but it's there.
Unscrupulous beings.
It's how you know it's an
consumed by
actual
ambition.
person, at least.
A cautionary tale, or a story better left untold. There's no retreat once this threshold has been crossed. If you really want to see it through, then just take my hand. The blood of malice ensnared the night shadows, and by unholy communion a macabre dance began.
I always heard that there were no vampires in Vampire Survivors.
The moon red. Reality shatters.
Maybe
and
they've only
insanity
just added them.
ensues.
I don't know.
Ashtart found the immortality she sought, but only in the flesh. Her soul taken as a toll by the abyss.
And Wobbly Man.
As he kept staring at the shadow of the comet, Sargon eagerly paid for its gifts, until there was no humanity left to give.
And an evil Pope, because nothing's complete without it.
Of power, Baal was so high he couldn't reach anyone anymore, and eternal solitude
He was so
turned
high.
into eternal madness.
Oh, alright. Weed smoking undead Pope. Why not?
Legacy of the Blood Moon, an accidental Vampire Survivors expansion from Ponko. Coming soon.
Alright.
Prepare your wish list because Vampire Survivors
fucking
Legacy
stop
of the
it.
Blood Moon is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, here is another, wait for it, world premiere. And it pertains to one of last year's truly best games. Let's check it out.
Maybe it's just me. The way they turned there, I thought they were going to kiss.
Mission scientist Jan S. Dalton.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
If I never wake up again, know this. The Oasis survives, even under the destructive sun. I must go underground. Next entry in another 13 years. If you're still out there by that time, don't give up. I know it's trying to tell us something.
Next cycle, we need to be better.
Oh, hang on. Wasn't there something about altars that came up? I can't remember. I don't remember it looking like this.
Alex Jordan and Jan
I don't want to like
rejoice. The Altars is getting a DLC expansion called Last
throw
Variable,
shade when I'm
and I
not
don't
certain,
need to
but
wish list anyway.
No.
I feel
And now let's
like
take a look at
something might have
Anemo.
come up
It's a
about them
free-to-play
using
creature
AI.
collecting RPG.
Oh, important question. Is it
is
full of adorable
A shame,
little guys?
because it seemed like
I really
a cool
like adorable
concept.
little guys.
I mean, have you seen what's happening on the screen behind you?
Aww. Let's play the trailer.
You could have done that 10 seconds ago. Well, for the next minute or however long this trailer is, you're going to watch me be an absolute stone-faced bitch in the light of all this whimsy.
Anemo is coming to all platforms later this year, but you can wishlist it now on Steam. Oh, I can see you're itching to explain this next one, Troy.
No, it's just a little rash.
You can get a cream for that.
So this is Cordura. It is the 4-player psychological horror game that opened the Spring Showcase back in March. Cool thing is, it's got enemies that mimic your friends just to freak you out.
And the developers are back with a
Oh,
closer
I might
look
have seen this before then.
How did you know that?
Unless there are multiple games doing that
Maybe
now.
you're not Alex after all. Tell me something that only Alex would know. You can't prove that. Okay, she's real. Roll the trailer. Now.
It's a simple job.
Dude, shut up!
For men with nerve.
Yeah, so this is something different, I think, because I saw like a more
inside the maze,
low-budget horror game that you like. Well, I think it replayed your own voice back to you and stuff.
Harry? Wait, there are roses.
And then there was also a part of like Lethal Company that did fucked around with this idea as well.
the night will twist your words
All right, keep straight. You'll find Mike.
and take your body.
Where are you? Mike, is it you? There are roses. Are you all right? Joe? I'm here with Harry. Oh, crap.
To hunt you down.
Hello? Hello, Joe? Joe?
For you see,
Could be spookity. Depends how silly your own voice is.
Cordura is coming soon to PC and PlayStation, and what do you know? Here's our next game. It's called ChronoScript: The Endless End.
It's an action-adventure game where you play as an editor trapped inside a never-ending, self-writing manuscript. Kind of like what developers feel like working with me.
Ah, you arrived earlier than expected. Welcome to my writing room. You must forgive me for breaking our promise. The manuscript is still incomplete.
If you ever turn up to a book club with someone whose voice is like that, they're either going to kill you or have sex with you. Probably not worth finding out. Alright, so all the levels are books, you say. The books. Because book. She's going to stab you with the pen.
My dear editor, I must return to my scripts. I do hope you enjoy what lies beyond the end of this endless story.
Well, that's an idea.
ChronoScript: The Endless End is coming to PC and PS5 in
The
fall
endless
of
what?
26. So write it down now on your wish list.
All right, now.
I feel like you put an I in there when there wasn't one.
This one is a psychological horror game where you rebuild the memory of a lost child.
Is that not just therapy? I suppose that could be psychological horror.
Told you I was gonna fix it. Are you there?
No, go away. The moth said not yet. Okay.
That was your first look at Impermanence, coming to PC in 2027.
And if you're hungry for more amazing games just
I don't like
that
the whole
one,
talking to
stay
children
tuned
bit,
after
but
the Exodus extended gameplay reveal
ominous
at the end of
moth
the show
was cool.
for the return of FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Our hosts are in the City of Angels to bring you all the latest news from the summer gaming events, as well as some of those wonderful world premiere trailers you love so much.
I don't care.
In fact, here's a little teaser of what you can look for.
I said I don't care. I don't care where you are. You're just advertising yourself now?
Hey there, I'm Jules Gill, one of your hosts of FGS Live from LA. Stay tuned immediately after the Future Game Show and Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for more world premieres, demo drops, and maybe even a cheeky surprise.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that.
You heard them. Make sure you stick around after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them.
We
You
do.
guys
Make
break a
me.
leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at The Lift, a supernatural handyman simulator inspired by the SCP Foundation.
Hello, Future Games Show. I'm Ivan from Fantastic Signals, and I'm here to tell you more about our upcoming supernatural handyman simulator, The Lift. The Lift is an immersive story-driven first-person simulator where you play as an engineer on a mission to investigate and restore a massive research facility abandoned after a mysterious catastrophe. From day one, it was paramount that The Lift feels really good to play. All interactions with the world are built to be extremely tactile, so it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it, how it feels to pull, push, rotate, switch, clean, screw in, click,
So are we just gonna
tight.
gloss over the
All
Luigi's
the
Mansion
verbs
magic
are at the
vacuum
very
you had
core
there?
of the gameplay, and every action is elevated through responsive animations, fine visual effects,
What is that?
precision audio design to deliver an almost ASMR-like experience.
Okay.
You'll be repairing a variety of things in the lift. We divide repairs into 3 categories. The first one is basic mechanical or cosmetic repairs, changing light bulbs, fixing a crooked chair, or patching the walls. Simple, but always satisfying. The second
Just
category is
actual
electrical
engineering.
devices. We have developed an ecosystem of electrical and mechanical
I
components
thought they said there was
you can
some.
assemble.
This
You
was
can find,
related to
craft,
SCP
and
stuff
unlock
somehow.
many different parts
Or is
used
that
to bring the machinery
yet to
back
come?
life. All devices are connected to the electrical grid, and sometimes you
I
will
mean,
need
that is the way to do
power
it,
from
is
one
to
point
have
to another, or
all
disassemble
this
machines
nitty gritty,
the parts needed elsewhere.
like
Sort of
really
functions
actually
as
in
part of
depth,
the
and then
open-ended
because
sandbox system
then if
that
the
you need
horror
to
sort of
master
part of it
by
doesn't work,
improvising and thinking outside the box.
you've
The
still
third
got a fun
category is
game
what
to
we
play.
call boss devices. These are large, multi-step projects that are even more complex and usually involve multiple machines and environmental repairs. Like, for example, the interdimensional antenna. You will fix its subsystems and will be tuning its settings to get the signals you need for your adventure. And of course, there will be a massive payoff at the end of the repair. Each floor has its own boss device. Some will be unveiled in the upcoming months. Some you'll have to uncover yourself when the game launches. The Lift is launching on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox in
Okay.
2027. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. And if you want to help us shape this adventure, sign up for a closed playtest on Steam for a chance to play the newest in development build. The playtest begins on June 14th. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, keeping that very close to the chest, which is
The
rare.
Lift is coming to PC in 2027, but you can and should wishlist it right now on Steam.
I won't,
Our next
just
game
because you
is
said that.
technically a theme park simulator.
That's
but
your
there's
fault,
a
Troy.
morbid catch.
Oof. Never-ending coasters, salty fries, expensive bottled water.
Not quite.
Shut
Neighbors
up.
are trying to eat the guests.
Oh, that's a new one. Here's wow, My Cannibal Family.
Did you hear the mob dumped one of their own in this goo?
Not just that. I heard a flesh-eating creature crawled out of it.
Huh? Huh?
Lure in visitors and then just shoot them with a sniper rifle. Feels like a lot of extra steps. Well, creating your own dungeon and traps and stuff is often fun. Who knows how that'll turn out.
My Cannibal Family is a cooperative theme park simulator with a terrifying twist, and it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2027.
And here's a dark fantasy extraction game where you team up or go solo to take down enemies corrupted by the blood of the gods. This is Mistfall Hunter.
I mean, you were trying to put some pizzazz into that, but that all sounds quite generic at the moment. But you never know. Sometimes it's all in the execution. Or you can just put tits in it. If you're insecure about it and you think, I don't know if our game's any good, you can just do that. Many will and have done and will continue to do.
Set a reminder for
Shatter
July
the dark,
29th when
ring the
Mistfall Hunter
fate.
lands on PC, PlayStation,
Again, we're
and
using words as
Xbox.
verbs that I don't
I
think
think it's time for our next Ones
just
to Watch deep dive.
recklessly verbing things.
Indeed it is, and here is an exclusive interview with Saber
What does that mean,
Interactive about
ring the
Clive
fate?
Barker's Hellraiser revival.
Like a doorbell? Ring the doorbell of fate?
Hi, I'm Anthony Default from Saber Interactive, and I'm the narrative director
Anthony
on
Default?
Hellraiser Revival. The backstory for the player character Aiden is that he's
My
this
God, you must
guy
have had
who
some
has
jokes growing
his
up.
entire life been consumed with yearning. From an early age, he's sought out crime, drugs, sex, danger, in order to feel more, to experience more. By the
I
time
wonder
we
if
meet
he's the
him,
first one
he's met a
picked on any
kindred spirit,
sports
his
team.
girlfriend Sunny, and the two of
Well, you
them
don't even have to
have
pick him, actually. He's
entered
just there.
this infernal
He's just there
spiral
already.
into depravity.
You crave what we offer.
Having too much fun with your name, sir, sorry.
In the game, you'll use this mysterious puzzle box artifact called
Oh
the
God, that's not
Configuration
your studio,
to
is it?
wield the powers of hell.
How long has it
To
taken you to make this
burn,
game?
Penetrate, slash, rip apart your enemies, and also it's a puzzle box, so you can manipulate it yourself to solve puzzles, and ultimately save yourself and your girlfriend from the powers of hell.
Oh, so it's a fantasy RPG. Because you have a
It was
girlfriend.
incredibly dear to us
Ha, 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 ha.
to stay true to the Hellraiser franchise when doing this work. So we went back to the first and second movie and to the novella that he initially wrote that it was all based on, The Hellbound Heart. Tried to kind of blinker other influences out, and we just studied those until we found what really resonated with us.
Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
So in the game, the force of opposition that you'll be fighting is broadly on two sides. So on the first side, you have this cult that's obsessed with the Cenobites and with trying to create their own Cenobites on Earth, ones that they can control and use in order to essentially grant themselves infinite pleasure. So this cult, they're trying to find a way to advance their goals, and to do so, they need this Genesis configuration that you're wielding. You need the Genesis configuration to complete your bargain and try and get Sunny's soul back. The second category of enemy is what we call the unworthy. So these are beings who have used configurations themselves in the past, and in most cases have been like interred into the labyrinth where they've been tortured for some sort of eternity, and who are now released by the actions of the Genesis configuration and are seeking you, thinking that you're their way out, you're their way to freedom. So they're these.
Sorry, I was just genuinely interested listening to that. I've not even seen the Hellraiser films. But
Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got plenty more to show you throughout the year, so stay tuned. You can wishlist the game now to join in. Or
I
you
already
can
know
follow us
that.
on social media, where Pinhead himself will often do the replies. Thanks for watching.
You know it's a button on Steam, right? You of all people should know that the wishlist button is there by default. You don't need to tell me. I know it's there.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. So go pin it onto your wish list.
He just said that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is time for another world premiere, and this one is a medieval Metroidvania starring a plucky little snail.
It's fine. It's fine. They're not in communication. The people in the studio aren't seeing the VTs. That must be what it is. And no one told them. I haven't even got a buzz from this antifreeze. Snail fighter. Okay.
Deadroot is coming soon to PC and Xbox.
Drop the devs on wishlist to show your support, and you may as well keep that Steam tab open, because we've got another great game up next.
And this one is The Road of Dust and Sorrow, a pixel art survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill.
It's never good when the planet has eyes. Well, it's interesting, I suppose.
The Road of Dust and Sorrow is coming to PC and consoles in 2026.
Are you going to tell me to do something?
Our next game
No.
was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of...
Are you seriously going to intro this one whilst I'm standing right beside you?
My bad.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 adventure. Lara, played by yours truly,
Troy Baker,
will visit the jungles of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, and much, much more. Here's the team behind the game to dive deeper into Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Hard woman to track down.
When you said dive deeper, did you mean the same trailer that we saw in the PlayStation one?
I'm Paul Cicada.
No, okay, just the first 10 seconds.
Tomb
That's all
Raider:
right.
Legacy of Atlantis is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's debut adventure. We've taken the legendary 1996 game and completely reimagined it from the ground up, with jaw-dropping visuals, modern gameplay, and a few new surprises, all while honoring the spirit of the original. Players will explore these extraordinarily dangerous worlds that have been
Modern
lost
is
to
not.
time. We're talking jungles of Peru, crumbling ruins of Greece, and the
It's
deserts
not
of
an
Egypt.
adjective
Every location
with
is
an
packed
inherent
with
quality.
ancient artifacts and hidden secrets.
It can
Whether
be
you're a
shit
longtime
modern
fan
gameplay, or
someone
it could be
picking up a
good
Tomb Raider
modern
game for the very
gameplay.
first time, this is the definitive
We had
way
all
to
this with
experience the
Assassin's
adventure
Creed.
that started it all. Tomb Raider pioneered 3D exploration back in 1996. With Legacy of Atlantis, we really wanted Laura's traversal to feel distinctively hers. It's precise, it's athletic, and deeply connected to the environments she's exploring. This is Laura at the top of her game. She's come through the Survivor era, emerged as a confident, accomplished adventurer, and you will see that in how she moves. The swan dives, the handstands, the acrobatic flourishes, they're all expressions of her character, and it's a lot of fun to watch it, but it's even more fun to play. It's important for us to distinguish that this isn't a remake. A remake rebuilds what already exists with modern technology. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis goes further than that and truly reimagines the debut game, all while keeping its soul intact. Environments are larger.
So it is a remake, but with bits and bells and whistles, yeah.
Into epic gameplay encounters on a cinematic scale.
Yeah, it's very similar to what the Assassin's Creed person was saying, and similar to Ubisoft. I find you, not you, it's whoever you are, just Amazon games are connected to this, and that should give anyone pause for
Every
thought.
solution requires you to piece together what you've uncovered and think creatively in how to do it. And then obviously there's combat, which you've got Laura's iconic dual pistols, plus some other weapons that you can unlock along the way. This is the legendary adventure fans remember, reimagined in ways that
Also,
weren't
much
possible
like
30 years ago.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, since it's Amazon making this, they really don't need the publicity. You could have had some indie game, some AA thing that could have had all this time to deep dive into what they were about, but no, you thought, you know what really needs the exposure? This plucky underdog that no one knows about yet, Tomb Raider. Oh, and there's pre-order shit too.
Let the legend
Cool.
come back to life.
I
Shut
see
up,
what you
Troy.
did there.
Because the thing that I've...
Yeah, you
I
made
was
it about
in.
you.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2 on February 12th, 2027.
Which is 2 days before Laura's birthday. And if it's not on your wish list already, then this is me, Lara Croft, asking you nicely to add us. Don't make me use my nasty voice.
Oh, well, I'll put it on my wish list then.
Kind of like it. Okay, so yesterday we learned about the next game from the creator of Assassin's Creed.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Amsterdam. It's officially...
Oh no,
Back from
the
dead,
good
baby, and it
creator
does
of
look
Assassin's Creed,
amazing.
yeah.
Now, I'm sure you've all seen the reveal trailer
Before
by
he
now,
was
but if
ousted.
you're keen to learn more, here's an exclusive gameplay feature from the team at Panache Digital. Enjoy.
It all began with magic. In ancient times, the earliest human tribes would periodically gather in a sacred place.
I never
One of
got
these
round to
tribes,
playing
the Zandaris, was
the
entrusted
last
with an
thing
ancient form of
Patrice
magic, along
and
with the
Panache
duty to
made.
pass it on to those
It was
deemed worthy to
ancestors,
bear it.
wasn't it? It was like a
But this gift came at a
caveman
cost.
monkey
The
thing.
very magic meant to elevate humanity instead corrupted it. Those who
Can't
received
remember
it
if it was
were
any good.
changed.
I
And
think
those
I
who
heard it
bestowed
was okay.
had to learn how to take it back.
I hope this is better than okay.
Step into the role of Noah, heir to a long line of Zandaris, as she's about to become the Collector. She will not be alone. A choice must be made. One that will stand by her side throughout the journey. Together, they form the Union. Together, they must preserve the balance of the world.
1666 Amsterdam is coming soon to PC, but you can wishlist the game and play the prologue on Steam after the show.
But we
Thanks
do
for
still have
reminding me.
one more great game to show you.
If you've been holding out for a spiritual successor to the Mass Effect games, which I know a thing or two about, you need to know about Exodus, the planet-hopping sci-fi RPG coming to PC and consoles early next year.
Now, the dev team, Archetype Entertainment, is made up of a bunch of ex-BioWare talent, including Drew Karpyshyn, who is the writer of the first two Mass Effect games, and Knights of the Old Republic, so you know it's got the juice.
The team over in Texas have put together an extended gameplay reveal led by the game's director, Chris King.
That is coming up next, but you should stick around after for our sister show, FGS Live from Los Angeles.
No.
The time has come, the walrus said. I've been Alex Wilton-Regan.
And I have been Troy Baker.
Haven't
And
you
this
just?
has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2026. Oh, we nailed
So
that.
good.
Which means it is time for you, my dear friends, to enter the world of Exodus.
Enjoy.
God, that was a slog. I don't think they had any extended skits, to be fair to them, but they never learn. It's like they all just get something plugged into the back of their head that makes them do the host voice.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris King, game director on Exodus.
Hello, Chris King.
In Exodus, you play as a traveler, venturing on dangerous missions deep into space, in search of powerful alien remnants that can save your dying homeworld. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, while using your wits and teamwork to survive the terrifying creatures that try to stop you.
So a bit like Mass
Along
Effect
the way,
Andromeda then.
You'll choose who to fight beside, who to fall for, and who to leave behind. You play as June Aslan, a lowly salvager living on the outskirts of Leiden. This is where his story begins, alongside his awakened friend Houston.
June, hey, come on.
Houston?
I'm here. Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a talking
June
wolf.
was orphaned from a once powerful family. He has a unique and mysterious genetic trait that lets him interact with ancient celestial technology. And
Oh, I
it's
hate
this
it when
trait
they've got
which
that.
might be the key to saving your home planet.
Shit. It really works.
Salvager's dream.
You'll be able to customize your June as a male or female, with several options to adjust your appearance. At the start of the game, you'll also
Three
choose
whole
your
different
character's
kinds of
initial
face.
alignment, either a virtuous paladin or an ambitious immortal.
Drop your weapons. Get on the ground. Lev, don't be stupid. They've got a combat mech. Drop your weapons now.
These choices will shape your character and change how the world responds to you.
Listen to your friend and let this go.
So instead of Paragon and Renegade, we've got Paladin and
Let's check out
Immortal.
some
Again,
work-in-progress
Immortal
gameplay
doesn't
so you can get a feel for
necessarily
the
have like a
systems,
moral
storytelling, choices,
connotation.
and characters that make up Exodus.
It's just someone who lives forever.
The
That
first
seems
two
a weird
companions you meet
choice.
are Elise and Tom. Elise is an impatient mech pilot that loves to blow stuff up and leans into brute force. Tom is an experienced traveler who helps teach June the ropes. He tends to be more cautious and provides June with moral perspective. Let's join them as they start a new salvage mission.
All loaded up?
I'd-
storage?
It might be unfair to keep comparing this to Mass Effect, but they did it first. They brought it up.
Last minute prep or drinking? Probably both.
Caden and Ashley.
Does he do that often?
Although this one, they've
Drinking
probably
right before
taken the racism out of
Man's got his
her.
vices, but he gets shit done, okay? Nothing else to say.
Good. You made it. Let's hop on.
Throughout your journey, you'll team up with a diverse crew of companions, like Salt, an awakened octopus.
We got your back, June. You too, Salt.
Not necessary. If you die, I leave. Contract void.
Wow. You don't mince words, do you?
It's an octo thing. You'll get used to it.
All right. Time to move out.
You'll also meet other interesting characters, like the mysterious CC Orlev, voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Howdy, friend. Strange times we find ourselves in. Named CC Orlev.
In this scene, CC helps out June by giving him a recycler upgrade. With the new modification added,
So he's the
let's
merchant.
see how we can
Is
put
that
it
what
to
you're saying?
use in combat.
You got Matthew McConaughey to play the merchant.
Jim, what's it look like in there?
A lot of mercs. But I think I can thin a few of them out without being seen.
We got your back, June. Things go bad? We'll kick in that door and come running.
How you engage the enemy is up to you. In this encounter, June has to deal with a deadly turret, along with Lycan, the leader of the Fire Eaters. He's heavily protected, and things could get out of hand quick. Let's use this new recycler mod to stealthily take out some enemies and make things a bit easier.
What is the recycler mod
Next,
doing?
let's use the scramble cloak to sneak up on some enemies.
Maybe I missed it. It seemed to be a bullet. You know, or a laser, like...
With heavy armor, let's toss a thruster grenade to deal massive damage.
Wasn't that massive a damage, was it? What did the recycler mod do? I didn't... You kill people, but in an eco-friendly way. I mean, I want to like what... you know, I'm a big fan of Mass Effect up till about, you know, 2.5 games in. But, I don't know, I'm not seeing anything crazy inventive here at the moment. Doesn't always need to be, as I say, sometimes the execution's enough.
We now
But
catch up to the team having made it to the salvage. However, rival mercenaries have already staked their claim.
Gotta hand it to you. Never thought you pricks would make it this far. Too bad you reached the end of the road.
We're just getting started. Making it past your friends was a breeze. I hope you're more of a challenge.
We've got control of the auto-cannon. How's that for a challenge?
Okay, that is going to be difficult.
June and team have managed to push through the enemy defenses to the control room and now face a pivotal choice.
June, time to do your thing.
I'm in. Taking the guns offline.
he's in. He's hacked the mainframe.
Wait. This is a control room, right? Should be a way to open the airlock.
Are we sure there were writers involved in this?
Space in one shot.
Whoa, hold on. There could be dock workers and maintenance crew in there. We can't just vent the airlock.
Fuck that. We're gonna walk up there to verify who's a merc and who's a zealot dock worker who might just kill us on sight anyway?
Tom's right. We can't be reckless when lives are at stake.
But you don't mind putting our lives at risk?
Where's the third option? To purge some of the airlock.
I'd rather die in a fair fight.
So, you know,
killing a single innocent
everyone
bystander.
feels like they've got asthma for a bit, but no one's dying.
I could use some more target practice anyway.
Let's move. We've given the mercs too much of a head start already.
As you travel across the cluster, you will hear stories of those who have been affected by time, like Tom's account of why
I already
he
know
can
what
never
I'm
go
hearing,
home.
and it sounds like a remix of a Mass Effect tune.
Being out here?
Years have already passed on Leiden.
Exactly.
I don't know how much I can hold it against them if they really did just want to leave BioWare and, like,
between missions,
go
you'll
create
journey
their
back
own
to
Mass Effect
Persepolis,
with Blackjack
the
and
primary
hookers,
hub
but...
and a major city on Leiden for both humans and Awakened.
Good morning. Afternoon? I forget. Regardless, nice to meet you.
You forget?
Ah, you're doing the thing. The elephant forgot something. Is it better or worse if I notice or not?
Here, you'll embark on new missions, experience how your choices shape
Okay,
the
so
world
all
around
animals
you,
can
and
talk,
meet new
potentially.
companions,
That's
like
something.
Phaedra Nat, a genius scientist and technician who's eager to help.
Is that less creative than when they created aliens based on different animals?
No. The eyes, they don't work. So I built my own. Spectrum's different. External light sources are irrelevant, but it's close enough to what you would call, sight. Impressive. The rot's grown vicious, and it's only getting worse. People call it radiation, decay, but it's so much more than that. It rewrites celestial programming, intelligently, adaptively.
That's quite a cool idea, if I heard that right.
Alive.
a blind person
Your
using
homeworld of
2
Lyden
drones
is
to see
facing
everything.
extinction due to a celestial virus called the Rot. You'll need to travel across the Centauri cluster in search of a possible cure. Phaedra's grandfather
I
was
want
a
to like
legendary
this, but
traveler named
I'm
Elijah
struggling.
Nath. He left Lyden to investigate the Rot before disappearing decades ago. You travel
Why
with
is Tom
Phaedra
Cruise
to
here?
a planet called Sang, hoping to find some trace of his discoveries.
I must thank you for this opportunity, June, for allowing me to be part of this.
No point in waiting around. Next stop, Sang.
Sang is a rocky exoplanet covered in a sulfurous atmosphere. You'll need to traverse across the deadly terrain to discover the ancient ruins where Elijah's ship crashed.
Oh, wow. Not a dead moon at all. Okay, there were celestials here once. How remarkable.
Along with Phaedra, we've decided to bring Salt. Her long-range sniper rifle and abilities that specialize in confusing enemies should come in handy.
Limestone deposits on those rocks in the center of the lake. If I can get there, I should be able to make a path across.
Right, perfect. I suppose we'll just, wait, here. Sang has always been extremely volatile. Completely unideal for civilization, even
So
during
yeah,
the
I'm waiting for this platforming to be more than Andromeda had.
shapes the limestone itself, but what dictates the
You can make platforms, yes, but at the moment that is really just... It's just a button, isn't it? It's just a context prompt, really. You can only do it when it tells you.
reported anything of interest. The ones that survived, anyway. Of course, there have always been rumors in certain circles that one of the Detonator factions may have hidden caches of treasure here. What kind of ghost is that?
I don't know, but I'd wager it's not friendly.
Ah, the Nomni blade. Blade. They're not Geth, they're ghosts. Sorry, like I said before, it feels unfair, but they brought it up first. You can't have the good comparisons without also potentially getting the bad.
Interesting. That door is also celestial. It looks like... Yes, this is definitely Truth-Seeker architecture. I might be able to use my drone to open this door. Shall I try? This is an incredible discovery, So
Truth Seekers, not Protheans, Truth Seekers.
But now we can confirm that the Detonator Celestial did have a presence here.
During missions, June will discover ancient technologies that upgrade his gauntlet, a powerful artifact passed down to
Maybe
him
there's
from his
just
father.
only so many
Once
stories you can do in
upgraded, it
sci-fi.
unlocks new possibilities for both traversal
But I don't like
and
to think
combat.
that's true.
Any idea what this is?
I can't decipher it, but clearly this artifact was held in great reverence. June, be careful.
Be careful.
Celestial technology.
Watch
can
out.
enhance human
It's the
bodies in
sweepers.
unexpected ways.
Is he going to have a vision?
Are you all right?
Fine. It took me by surprise.
He's fine. That's different.
So powerful. Let's see if this gets us past that bramble.
Here we see June acquiring Lance, a powerful new gauntlet ability that can pierce and destroy Bramble, a byproduct of the rot. After pushing deeper into Sang, they learn
That
a
looks a
shocking
little
truth.
iffy.
Phaedra's grandfather is still alive and guarding a terrible secret.
You were warned. I told you to turn back. I told you there was nothing here for you but death. You've seen too much now. Stupid, stubborn children.
Elijah has unleashed a
I feel like I've seen too much of this demo.
extremely powerful war machine on the team.
Like, I don't know. I can't tell if I'm being unfair or not. Okay, you can use it to make your own cover, that's something. Hit its weak point for massive damage. I don't know, there's just something... I'm not sure what the word is. Subdued? You know, I don't want to say that everything has to be bombastic, ADHD, you know, no attention span to blast you with lights and sounds and everything. And it can definitely be a thing that some games don't do as well in a kind of vertical slice like this. Sometimes it needs the full thing to build up an atmosphere.
With the construct defeated, June and Phaedra must now
Or
confront
it might just be
Elijah,
bland.
hoping to persuade him to share the secrets
You know,
contained in Sang.
I don't want it to be, but...
Leiden will be destroyed by the rot.
This place is forbidden. I warned you not to come here.
Throw away your legacy.
Didn't throw away his mustache.
Phaedra!
Elijah, please. Whatever you are afraid of, the answer isn't more bloodshed.
I need a promise. A solemn oath. I cannot stop you from claiming the secrets of this world. But my dynasty will be no part of this.
Elijah, what are you doing?
The Nath bloodline ends here, my child. With me and with you. I will
He's
take
gonna
our
turn it on
dynasty
himself.
to the grave rather than allow it to fall to the sway of Orion's spawn.
I don't want to kill you. Drop your weapon and this doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
But my dynasty ends here.
This has been a small peek into the larger world of Exodus. We're in the final stretch of development now, and we'll be sharing more details all the way up to launch. In the meantime, wishlist on your favorite platform now, and become a traveler today.
Yeah, I really can't tell with this one. Everything about what I'm seeing is kind of meh. Didn't feel like a oh fuck me. Okay. That was not the smoothest audio transition. What are we doing now? Is this... This is... adverts? We're moving on to their Los Angeles thing. Is this one we saw before as well? Is this... No, this is something else. For a second I thought it was the iconically named Crossfire. Well, there were very few massive technical issues, so they've got that going for them. Still quite a lot of cringe, but it was paced and spaced out more. So every time I felt like clawing my eyes out, they did usually stop. And then it'd come back again in 5 minutes. But, you know, maybe that's the way to do it. It's microdose the cringe. And then in a year or so, maybe I will have accumulated a tolerance. But yeah, I might. Oh yeah, that's not Crossfire. That's Terminal War, which is either a war in an airport or a war that goes on a very long time.
What a way to kick off the show. That was Terminal War, and this is FGS Live from LA.
What a placid way to kick off the
In the
show.
next 30 minutes, we're going to be bringing you even more exclusive trailers, developer interviews, and of course, a wee sprinkling of world premieres.
Did they make you stand outside?
Don't forget that we've got a Steam page that's got a curation of all the games featured across both showcases, and of course, you can wishlist them all right now.
Up next, it's an exciting reveal.
If this is just going to be people telling me to wishlist more shit, I will have no part in it, frankly. Am I going to hang around and watch this? It's kind of... What, I don't know where one show ends and the other begins at this fucking point. I will probably not stick around for this. I think I've had all I can take of the presenting style. But yeah, that was...
Oh man, I can't believe how good Bell's fanfare looks. I will be putting every notification bell on that I can because 2027 cannot come soon enough.
Next, we're off to the action-packed world of
Yeah, fuck this.